As you know, guys, commercial real estate, we do well. And this morning, sitting in a Sydney cafe, looking around, seeing people sitting on chairs around me and dogs sitting on chairs around me. And we thought we'd cover the topic today of canine friendly dog cafes. Stay tuned.
I'm the ringleader, so listen up.
Cleo, it's here. How are you?
Good morning. I'm hot. It's not, there's no air.
There's no air in Sydney. We've been choked. We've been choked of air today, deprived, first time this year of air. But we were a little bit funny about this topic because we were like, whoa, is this a real thing? It's definitely a real thing. Do people really care? They definitely care. Is this going to upset people? It's definitely going to upset people. And it's like, oh my God, what a topic. So, rocking around with your dog in a cafe, how it's changing and where's it going? Where's it going, Cleo? Like if it's done this in the last 5 years, where's it going the next 5 years? Let's
You
just do
know,
that first.
well, that saying, it's going to the dogs. The country's going to the dogs. Literally. So I feel like the cafe thing's crept up on us. Like you used to maybe occasionally see a dog bowl around here or there, and you thought, oh, that's cute. Like, dogs get thirsty during the day. They've put out a bowl for the dogs, and slowly it's crept into more of a, requirement for
Dog under the
cafes.
table. Dog under the table.
That's it. That there's two cafes in mind in my local area in Mona Vale, and there was a cafe that was specifically for dogs and pet owners. So if you went to this cafe, you could expect that everyone that has their dog, and it was a Instagram worthy place where you would go and take photos of your dog while you had your breakfast and your cafe and your coffee, and yeah.
Dog sniffing your leg while you're eating breakfast. Someone else's dog.
That's it. I'm not one for that. I was at the beach the other day eating my, $50 million smashed avo and eggs on toast, and this big dog was wagging its tail and it was fluffy and it was flying into the air. And I'm like, if one hair goes on my food, I'm going to have to say something. This is ridiculous.
Now,
And
this
I
is a
don't,
live. It's a live show, so if anyone's got a comment on this, I'd love to see your comments, guys. So if you're on Facebook, Novak Properties Facebook, you can make comments. But yeah, sorry, Cleo.
no, look, I like pets, but I'm like an old school person where pets were in the backyard. You had your dog in the backyard, you went to work, you came home, you had to play. Like, they weren't everywhere where you were, as in, going to the shops, going to dinner, going to, you, like I said, your cafe, everywhere. They were meant to protect your house, for one. They weren't companions as such. That's become more of a modern thing. But yeah, you had a dog if you wanted to scare robbers away, or you had the German Shepherd in the background that was gonna, you know,
It was big, and it was the protector
it was the
of,
protector. That
of
was
the
what. And then
family.
you had your family dogs, like your golden retriever, and that when you have kids, that was the thing. Like all these different breeds of
Still a
dogs, and
protector in another way.
still, yeah, still protected in another way. But all these small dogs, like I'm also dumbfounded when I go to the pet shop at Warriewood Square. All the puppies in there are cavoodles. Always cavoodles. Why
Designer
cavoodles?
dogs.
Huh?
Designer dogs.
Designer dogs, and it's like I don't know why they're all cavoodles. Surely there's other breeds, and they're all cavoodles. And my friend says, well, because their pet's hypoallergenic, and I'm like,
Because
okay,
that's
but
what people want. But where this started was this morning. When I was sitting in the coffee shop, there was my beautiful wife at one chair opposite me at the table. Then there was a lovely lady next door at the table next to me, and then her dog was sitting on the chair next to her, sitting up at the table, and I was like, oh, okay. So this is new. I don't see this a lot. And then I was like, And I was like, Lise, what do you think? And Lisa's like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm thinking, wonder what the cafe owner thinks, because you got to get DA approval for chairs. So I guess if there's dogs sitting in the chair, then people can't, other customers don't have chairs to sit on. Like, you shuffle chairs around to tables. You're not going to do it if someone else's dog's on there. And then I was like, okay, it's a one off. Don't see it normal. Dog got off the chair. Lady, took the dog. And then another two people turn up with two more dogs, friends, man, ladies in their 60s. And then they put their dogs on the chairs. And then they had backpacks with what they were giving the dogs, like a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And I was just like a water bottle, but a special water bottle that you could go like that, and it turned into a saucepan, so you could give it to your dog. It was almost like a.
Wow.
And I'm like, okay, well, where's this going? This is going. We're going to get menus with dog items on the menu, like a kid's menu. We're going to get people okay with it. We're going to get people eating at the table next to it, and it's going to be allowed. And I'm sort of all for it. I don't mind it, but I do feel like there's something wrong.
When society is, telling us to, give up your chair for an elderly person on the bus because that's respectful, and now we're going to include giving up your chair so the dog can sit there. I don't know, but I feel like somehow that we've gone too far. And where will it end? Can cats?
Well, you're not going to get your dog off the chair for a kid if someone else's kid needs a seat, or if the cafe operator sees that there's a lack of seating, are they going to ask the dog owners to remove their dogs? I'd be a little bit offended if I was a dog owner with my dog on a chair.
Well, you're paying for that coffee or that dog's menu just like everybody else, so the entitlement will definitely still be there.
Well, I guess it's accepted in a cafe if you're having a meal and your friend's not, and they're taking up a chair. So I guess that's got to go the same way with your little pooch.
Look, I've not seen it yet, but where will it end? Will it be only dogs, or will cat owners be able to bring their cats, or people with birds, like, big bird on your shoulder while it poops, or, and feathers are everywhere while you're eating food? I don't know.
Hang on a second. A dog walks on the ground and its feet are on the chair, and your clothes of your pants have to sit on that chair. That's okay.
Well, in an ideal world, they'd be all cavoodles, so they wouldn't molt or hair or anything, so they would be hypoallergenic on that chair. But
Yeah,
every other dog.
But its
No.
paws are walking on the ground, and then their paws are on the chair, and then you sit on the chair, it's in your pants.
Look, hygiene is definitely a thing. No matter what you say, it's an animal. When you go to a petting zoo or anywhere, you hand sanitize. They tell you to wash your hands before and after you pat the pets or whatever. If a dog's allowed, like you said, to, wee on a tree and walk in it and go around and then sit on the chair, then I don't want to sit on that chair. I don't want to, put my clean black pants on and then walk away with all fur and, crap on my pants. No, thank you. In that case, I would request a pet-free chair. I would say, is this chair pet-free? And so there'll be a separate section for, dog lovers' chairs.
Pet-free sections in cafes. Wow. Wow.
Forget the smokers, put them out on the street.
Yeah. Wow. That section's for pets and owners, and that section's for no pets. Wow. Wow. Well, keep an eye on it, guys and girls. This is a real thing. And I know there's in Sydney, there's a pet gelato store. That's just opened up. Very busy. And now it's going to be interesting, because when you're being commercial agents, we're often doing outdoor seating and DA approvals with tenants and stuff like that. It's a different landscape when you're accommodating kids, adults, and now pets. I'd love to know how it goes down with council's attitude into because I know they're a bit funny about food and pets. So how does that work, indoor or outdoor? Maybe it's acceptable outdoor and not acceptable indoor.
Well, you can't prepare food with pets around. No, there's got to be some standard there for sure. Um, and that's where the grey line is. If you're eating your food and there's, how's that contamination different? I don't. Yeah, I'm a bit of a germaphobe myself. I love pets. I love dogs. I love all kinds of pets, but there's a place for them, in my opinion. And I don't feel that a chair and giving a chair to a pet and in a cafe is, I think that's a little bit too far. Personally, that's my stance on that.
Anyway, guys, feel free to comment or like on what we're talking about today. It is an interesting topic, and I know when I first saw a dog in a pram, I was like, that's different. Especially when I saw a man who was a plumber that I knew pushing the pram, and his wife walking alongside with the dog in there. I was like, the world's changing.
Well, Paris Hilton normalized the pooch in the Louis bag. I'd never seen a little chihuahua being taken around in a handbag. So now you got prams. What about car seats? Maybe they've got our special dog car seats inside as well, baby. And you have to get special people to install it so the pet's not injured in collision. Like, I don't know, like where it's gonna end.
All right, have a woke day.
Yes. Have a work day. I'm going to go get my pet-free coffee this morning.
Take care. Thanks, Cleos. Cheers. There you go, guys.